Hello BB Gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Raincoat Plus, and we're going to start off with like 3 Gumshoe Gabs, because I'm not sure what the timing is going to be with the last 2, and also I don't know if you missed them yet, but I do think that I don't, really want to like be outside, like I think we just want to do them before we ever get into the last Mystery Labyrinth. I think that's probably the best way, because we're definitely heading towards another Mystery Labyrinth, so I think it'd be good to do this now. So let's do Halara's one first. I wonder how the final ones of each of these characters are going to feel. Or back here in the cafe, where we made our first
Halara
debt.
asked for me, so I'm at the cafe.
And they asked for you this time.
Halara? Did you want something from me?
Do you really have to ask?
Oh, the money?
It's about your debt.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously.
Of course, the debt.
Well, how do you plan on paying me back?
In love and kindness. I love hugs.
Sorry.
It's so much money. It's so much money.
Well, you can't do anything but apologize.
Yeah, we have no money on us, and we probably are in more debt by now.
It appears you have no repayment plan in place.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't change that soon, I will consider implementing interest.
Oh my god, interest on a payment? Like, that's not even a loan? That's insane.
Please don't.
Then you better come up with a plan to pay me back.
The thing is, right, here's the thing. It's like such an unreasonable amount, 100%. But we agreed to it, right? We agreed to pay that money. That's what's like, it's like, obviously, like, it's awful. But I hope that, like, maybe Halara might give us some leeway with it.
Alright. But if all you wanted to talk about was my debt, why'd you invite me here? We could have gone over it at the agency.
Yeah, sure.
I don't want you to grow accustomed to owing me. People lose their sense of urgency in paying back debts when complacent. That's why I'm reminding you right now.
Right, so it's like, okay, don't get to the point where, like, debt is just normal for you.
I see. It's not my place to say since I'm the one in debt here, but don't you make enough money as a detective, Halara? You're always trying to make more. What do you need all that money for anyway?
I suppose I can tell you.
Okay, let's see.
Huh?
If I continue to save at this rate, I will be able to create a program in about 6 years.
Huh?
That is what the money is for.
A program?
A program that will save 30% of all cats around the world
Oh,
experiencing hardship.
yes, okay, pay back our debts. Right away. Right away, that's awesome.
What? Oh,
No, that's incredible.
That caught me so off guard that I don't know what to say. You want to start a charity?
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Let's pay back our debts. Let's try our best. Let's find the money.
No, not a charity. This is all for my personal satisfaction.
True. Halara loves cats so much.
Cats provide a healing experience, so I want to give back to them in some way.
That's so sweet.
That's all.
That's so sweet. And it's true. It's very true. Animals do have that presence about them, don't they? Especially cats.
That's amazing! How wonderful!
Enough. As I said, this is all for my personal satisfaction. I don't want to hear your praise for it.
I thought that you was like so like happy though. Like that this is the reason, right? You would just can't help but see like something that's so sweet and be so happy about it, you know?
Oh, but if it's so important, why did you tell me? I didn't even threaten you or anything.
Oh yeah, we got the information out of Halara without even like hanging the cat thing over their head.
Yes, about that. I'm sure you already know this, but a detective can lose their life at any moment.
Right.
Yeah, you did teach me that.
So if I were to die, I want you to carry out this plan for
You want
me.
us to be the cat lord?
I've been thinking it over for a while. I figured this was a good time to tell you.
Huh? Why me, though?
I'm not sure myself. What do you think?
Oh, interesting. I think we both like cats. To replace the debt I owe, I'm trustworthy. I want to go with the last one, but like either all 3 of these could be accurate.
Could it be that it's because you trust me? I hope I'm not assuming too much there.
Incorrect.
Okay.
No matter who it is, I will not trust anyone.
Fair. Fair.
So it is not accurate to say I trust you.
Maybe it's because to pay back our debts.
I see.
However, I wouldn't mind being betrayed by you.
Huh?
Or rather, I would accept a betrayal at your hands.
What do you mean?
Huh? Isn't that practically the same as trusting me?
In my mind, it's entirely different. I don't trust you.
Okay. But the way you said you wouldn't mind if I betrayed you, that makes me way happier than if you just said you trusted me.
Interesting. Interesting. The idea where it's like, oh, I'd accept it, you know? Oh.
Anyway,
Halara taking a step back at any moment is pretty
you
crazy.
will pay your debt to me in full.
No emotions. No emotions. No happy feelings. No trust.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, a smile. Oh my god, that's so sweet between the two of them.
Master, you and Halara have
Oh my god, our first
bond together.
ultimate bond.
Good for you, Master. I'm happy
That's
for
awesome.
you.
That's awesome. Very tailored towards Halara's character in a way, right? The idea of like I wouldn't mind actually you being the one to betray me in the end. Is more, I guess, like, you know, like from Halara's perspective, and like we're looking at it from Halara's character, someone who doesn't trust any human in the world. It's like, okay, I don't trust you, but like if you were the one to betray me and break any, like, you know, and break not trust, but like prove me right that I shouldn't trust you, I wouldn't mind. That's actually like such a sweet like idea. I'm actually so happy with that. Because again, they didn't betray Halara's character. They didn't go too far with Halara and made them, like, you know, so sappy that it was beyond belief. You saw the hints trying to break out of the wall of the sappiness, the sappy wall, and it was trying to break. But it didn't, like, break it entirely. So glad we formed that friendship with them. Let's talk to Desuhiko. This is going to be an interesting one. For a final one. Where are we going? Oh, the rooftop where we made that bond about his past. This fits so good, Desuhiko.
Hey, what's wrong, Desuhiko? You called me over, said you wanted to talk?
Yeah, about that. Anyway, isn't it so nice to be up here?
It's is this the same rooftop though that like we got really sad about, or is it a different rooftop?
He's been acting like this for over an hour, not telling me why he called. Is it something you have trouble talking about? I don't know if you want to ask me a favor or something else, but you'll have to talk about it first.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, you're right. I'm just a bit afraid as
What?
well.
We're busy here, so hurry it up.
All right, here goes.
Right.
There's a big reason why I called
Don't
you here
disappoint me,
today.
Desuhiko. You can do this. We've seen through a lot of the quote unquote flaws of your character and seen something so glorious.
Will you
Will I?
join my...
No way. No way.
Then...
Band? Are you serious? Yes is the answer.
Well, you know...
Yes is the answer if it's to join your band. Yes. And when I say we've seen through any of the flaws that Desuhiko's had, by the way, this is what I mean, right? It's like there's so many golden moments that Desuhiko has, and it's really sweet to have those moments with Desuhiko. And it's not like those things where it's like I always like look at a character like this is what's wrong with them constantly, you know what I mean? I feel like always, especially like in games by this creator, you have to look past sometimes a lot of like very overt things that can sometimes, if you talk to them in real life, would be seen as like a really big flaw in someone. To really get through, and they want you to get through those parts, to like see the truly golden parts. And like one of the biggest things we talk about with Desuhiko all the freaking time is that Desuhiko, like literally a mountain of times, we said in the last episode as well, the episode before that, Desuhiko would die first in a zombie apocalypse because he'd be too busy trying to jump in front of every zombie for everybody. He is that type of person.
Oh, this is too embarrassing.
It's not.
I can't say
Say it. If it's a band, I'll join.
My man, you should know what I'm trying to get at.
Come on, I'll join your band.
Huh? You sound crazy.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't join the
I have
band.
to do something or this won't end.
Wait, are they gonna give me
what
actual?
is he trying to
Oh, what if it's not a
say?
band?
Then what?
Band. It has to be band. But band. Come on, let's join it.
You want to say band?
I'll join your band.
Yeah. How about we form a band?
Let's go. Let's go.
Huh?
A band? Master's going to join a band?
Yeah, we're gonna be so cool. Kurumi on the drums, me on the guitar, Desuhiko on guitar, and lead vocals go to Vivia. We're gonna be like the Cure.
You know, stars and bands go hand in hand. I always plan on going solo, but sharing the spotlight with a buddy of mine wouldn't be such a bad thing.
I'm up for it.
For the first time in my life, I finally met someone
Oh
I'd
my
want
God.
to form a band with.
Desuhiko is literally saying this line literally means, for the first time in my life, I've met someone who I can share my stardom with, who I don't have to act like I am the best thing in the world around them. This is like, that's what this line means. Desuhiko.
It's because I finally met you,
You know what I mean?
my man.
Like, that's actually a big deal. I don't have to act like I am the best thing in the world around you.
Desuhiko.
That's so sweet.
How about it? Do you want to make a band together?
Yes.
Let's journey on a path towards stardom side by side.
Let's do it. That's so sweet.
What?
What'll you do, Master?
Let's do it.
What do I do?
Join.
I'm happy Desuhiko invited me, but I don't know how.
You'll
to
learn.
play any
You'll learn.
instruments.
You'll learn. We'll teach you like one line on the bass for a while. You won't be a good bass player, but like, you know, we'll like maybe play a backing track.
Besides, I'm not interested in joining a band or being a star.
Okay, no, that makes sense though, right? We have to go with what poor Yuma wants as well. I'm just so happy because this this is literally just a breakthrough moment for Desuhiko to be like, hey, I will share the spotlight with you. Like, and while it's like still like I'm in the spotlight, it's not again not betraying Desuhiko's character, but it is like, hey, you know, Desuhiko wouldn't mind someone else getting attention.
Sorry. I'm happy that you asked, but
Oh my god. Oh, three.
I see. I guess you don't want.
Oh my god, we're in the rain on top of a rooftop when this happened. This is the part of the movie where we turn them down. It's awful.
I don't know if this makes up for it, but how about I support you as a fan?
Heck yeah.
Huh? My fan? No way. I can't agree to
And why
that.
not? Why not?
Besides, you've never heard me
Please,
sing before.
please play the guitar and sing right now.
Oh,
We're never gonna get to hear that, are we not?
And you want to call yourself my fan? I doubt it.
Imagine like literally going up to someone who like, you're like, oh, I could be your fan. And they're like, name 10 of my songs.
You're just offering because you feel awkward for turning down my invitation.
You know, like when someone online does that, like it's like really silly. It's like name 10 songs if you like them so much. It's like, dude, come on. But in this case, he's literally just like, it's a bit awkward, yeah.
I'd rather you just completely reject me instead of saying that to make me feel better.
no, deep down, I want to be your fan.
I mean, we are a fan of Desuhiko now, after getting to know him
You
more.
told me before how you chose to be both a star and a detective.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're really cool for not giving up on either dream.
Yeah. No, seriously.
And in that sense, I'm already
Yeah,
your
we're a fan of the other stuff.
That's why I'm serious about wanting to support you.
Come on.
Well, if that's the case, I don't mind having you as a fan. But I still hate that you've never heard me
I hate
sing.
it too.
So listen to one of my songs right now.
Let's go. Play him.
Huh? You're going to sing right here?
I'm up for it.
Yeah, my brand new banger. The song of my man.
A song about us.
To be honest, it was hard to evaluate if Desuhiko's song was good.
Oh, I
or
want to hear it
bad.
though. I want to hear it so badly.
I'm not sure myself because I don't know much about music.
Oh god.
But like his personality, the song was very straightforward and heartfelt.
There we go. Heart on the sleeve. I love this one, man. I loved it. Look at Desuhiko.
I believe Desuhiko will be able to achieve his dream of becoming a star. I don't know
That's
why,
so
but
sweet.
I think it'll come
Yes.
Master, you
So
and
awesome.
Desuhiko have forged the
No,
ultimate
that whole
bond
story there,
together.
like that's such a culmination for Desuhiko, right? And so far they've done such a good job with these. Like the idea, like in the end, where Desuhiko's like, "Hey, I want to be a star. All the whole time, I want the attention. I want all the girls to look at me." He's met someone who like he truly believes that he can not only share like all that with, but wants them to succeed as well. Doesn't want them to be a fan, just because they're for the sake of it. He also wrote a song about us, which again is giving us the attention as well. And in the end, like, the song he wrote was heartfelt and straightforward, which, like, I feel like Desuhiko is, like, it is very straightforward in a lot of senses, and he is very heartfelt. I just wish we could go back to that girl that he really liked and actually let him have a conversation with them, you know what I mean? Because it's very clear that he liked that girl quite a bit. It's nice to have an appreciation for Desuhiko by the end of this game, you know what I mean? Especially things were getting very awkward for a time, and then, like, he got very, I think he's also very smart. As we said, he jumps on in front of the bullet for us a lot of these times. Very, very great ending to this.
Good for you, Master. I'm happy for you.
I appreciate that so much. That was awesome, Desuhiko. For him to write a song about us is huge, right? It's huge. That is not only taking the spotlight off us, that's giving the spotlight to someone else, like, completely. And I think heartfelt and straightforward songs can be good too. You know what I mean? Like I love Coheed and Cambria, for example. And while, like, when you listen to a lot of, like, their older stuff, and some of the newer stuff as well, you're like, oh my god, like, the lyrics are so incredibly deep, well-woven, and so interesting in a lot of ways that they do this. Like, also, like, some of their newer stuff, like, Here to Mars, for example. Now, I know it's not new, that's, like, well, like, over, like, it's nearly, like, a decade old at this stage, maybe. Yeah, at this stage, it's nearly a decade old. It's on the further side of a decade, we could say. Maybe like only like 7 years. That's not too bad. But yeah, Here to Mars, like, when it's just like the chorus is literally like, honey, it's in the stars, you're my everything from here to Mars. And every word I say I truly mean, dear darling, I hope I'm being clear, because there's nobody on earth that could be my universe. Nobody like you on earth that could be my universe. And it's like again, it's one of those things where people are like, it's too sappy, it's too straightforward, it's too like, it's like, yes, sometimes you need that. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes, especially like, like I don't know. I feel like it's not always, you don't always need to be like super, super deep. Sometimes it's okay to have both. And I'm really glad that he came to the conclusion that we were his man. I love it. My man. When he says my man, it's actually not icky, It's actually kind of nice. But now when he puts his armor on, this is going to be actually pretty sweet. I'm actually very looking forward to this Fubuki one as well.
I am sorry to have called you here, Yuma.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. What's wrong? You said you wanted to talk.
Well, about that, maybe...
What's wrong?
Yuma, I believe I may be in love with you, romantically.
Oh. Are you sure? Okay.
Huh?
You would just know how to take this.
What?
What is happening?
Oh? Did you not hear me? Then I should
You're gonna
say
kill
it
Yuma.
again. I may be in love with you romantically, Yuma.
What is happening? Yeah, what is happening?
What?
Yeah, even Shinigami's like, what the hell are you talking about? Shinigami doesn't have a joke.
Think of you, my heart feels warm and fuzzy.
Okay.
So anguished as well.
Okay.
I thought maybe this is the romantic feeling that people keep talking about.
Right.
That's impossible. It's totally impossible. There must be some confusion. Maybe your mind is.
This is the best Yuma pose, by the way. This is Yuma's head is hurting and he's embarrassed.
Someone as attractive as you would never fall for someone like me.
Oh, Yuma. First of all, whenever like someone says they like you, this is the last thing you should always say, right? Don't say this, please. Don't put yourself down. Ever.
Oh, do you really think so? I find you quite an attractive man, Yuma.
All the Yuma stands going crazy.
I can't believe
his face is purple. Are you sure it's not just like this, like, because like you can feel that way about your friends, right? Where like you have this like anguish whenever you think about them, you want to be around them.
Hey, quit being all happy about
Shinigami's like, we're not having this.
Well, I did not bring you here today to confess these feelings to you. Rather, if these truly are romantic feelings, I wish to thank you for them.
Okay.
Huh? Thank me?
To tell you the truth, I have never had romantic feelings for anyone until now.
Right. Now this is the thing, she was very sheltered, so I wonder if again if she's like, and again, I'm not trying to be like, you don't know what you're feeling, you know? But I wonder if it is just like a very like deep friendship.
I have had an arranged fiancé ever since I was little.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Due to that, I subconsciously kept myself from falling for anyone.
It sounds like you just closed off your feelings entirely for a lot of people.
Although I yearned for those feelings of love, I knew I must not harbor them. I worried I would never fall in love. I have always felt such disappointment in myself because of it. But now, I have fallen for you and can experience what it is like.
Are you sure? Like, the thing is, like, I know, like, it's kind of like weird if they'd be like, are you sure? But, like, it's like, is this what we're, you know?
So, I wish to thank you for helping me learn what romance is.
Because I don't think you intentionally was being romantic.
I just wanted to give my thanks.
Oh, in that case, I'm glad I could help. I guess?
Interesting.
But wait, don't you have a fiancé?
Yeah, but she said it was like she said it was arranged, which is I think the reason why she's even feeling like when she feels any emotions, she's kind of maybe like, you know, so willing to talk about them and be grateful for them, is because she was so sheltered. And having an arranged marriage as well, in some cases, again, I'm not saying in every culture because I don't know how it works in every single culture, but like when it comes to like rich people arranging marriages, usually what we've seen in like games at the very least is like it's usually like, hey, like it get together so we can have business partners, right? And it's actually like very, very disgusting to me, like where it's like you would like to me marry your child off for like a business partnership, but it does happen. So in this case, like she's you know, talked about how she sheltered off her heart, and I wonder if, like, to me, like, it's like if I made sure like I tried to like cordon off my emotions for all my life, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, I made a friend who I adored, like it would be a strange feeling, right? It's a strange like time. You would say stuff you would say crazy things. You would like want to be with them all the time. I feel like it would be a very strange time.
Having feelings for someone else is just going to end up making you sad.
You was such a mature chap.
Not at all. I have decided to talk to my father about turning down my arranged marriage.
Okay, that's good.
Really? Are you sure? After all, wasn't that decided by the Crockford family?
Of course, it is vital to defend our family traditions and to obey my parents. All my life, I have lived with that as my highest priority. But now, I have decided to forge my own future. I have been thinking
I'm very
about
proud
it
that
ever
she's,
since I started working with you all at the agency.
Yeah. And again, like, it's like whatever future, like, again, obviously, like, Yuma, like, you know, for, like, Shinigami is so angry. Like, from my perspective, it's like, I would definitely want her to forge her own future. I just don't think, and I think you guys might agree, I don't think that future is Yuma. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I see. She's choosing her own future.
Which is great. It's fantastic.
I'm glad you can look at it that
Yeah.
way. I'm happy for her. But even still...
Yeah, no, there is but even still. That's okay to have a but even still. 100%.
You may be mistaken about your feelings for
And
me.
if we can, again, I don't like telling people like how they're feeling, but like I just feel like it's not, it's definitely not in the stars at all.
Are you sure?
I know she's a bit sad about it as well. We love Fubuki as like a friend for sure. Like Fubuki's fantastic, and Fubuki's been a mentor, not a mentor, but has been like kind of like one of those people that's helped us like realize stuff about herself as well.
It is true I have zero experience with romance, so I cannot say for
That's
certain.
okay, man. That's okay. You've been sheltered your whole life, so like again, someone, you know, being extremely nice to you. And this is, again, another culmination of, like, a story in this game. Is someone being extremely nice to you and someone being, like there for you and someone supporting you and telling you can do things and all this stuff, like, you're going to probably feel very attached to them very quickly, especially if you didn't have, like, anyone throughout your whole life that would give you that encouragement.
Well then, how about this? Once I am able to confirm with certainty that my feelings are romantic in nature,
Okay.
then, at that moment, will you hear my confession once
Poor you.
more?
I'd say poor you, but just because, like, this is a lot. This is a lot, especially, like, you know, when you're in this case as well. And again, I don't know the dynamics here either, like, you know, because, you know, I haven't, you know, delved into it. Oh, even if you confess to me now. I don't know what to say. What is the best, like, I don't know what these two answers don't, like, what do they mean? Oh, and even if you confess to me now. Like, what does that even mean? Like, personally, like, I don't see it at all. And I wouldn't agree with it, to be honest. That's my view. I think so anyway, right? And again, like I said, I don't know the dynamics. I don't know, like, all the stuff between them. I don't know who, like, again, there's... You was a short king, but we don't know about that either. I'd say, like... I don't know what to say is probably a good thing to say, because even if you confess... Is this even if you confess to me now, it's no, but I'm worried it's also even if you confess to me now, it's yes. Right? I mean, we could try multiple answers if you don't, you know, I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it's obviously it's a lot for Yuma as well.
It has to be a misunderstanding. There's no way you have feelings for me, Fubuki.
And I think this is maybe, like, not the best way. Like, I think the best way I would put it is just like, hey, like, you know, like, make more friends. You know, you're gonna make a lot more friends. When we get out of all this, you're gonna make more friends, talk to more people, and you're gonna realize, oh, the same feeling I have for Yuma is also the feeling I have for Jenny. You know what I mean? All of us, it's like, you might realize that, you know?
How do you know that?
And again, I hate being the person that's like, oh, you know, this is how you feel. But it's just like from my perspective, what I'm getting of the story and like the way I followed the story as well.
Please allow me to decide my own feelings.
No, great, 100%, 100%. That's what we want.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Isn't that's what the story has been like building towards.
If she wants to confess to me again, then... Well, if you really do have romantic feelings for me, then sure.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't see it.
Consider your response for when I next confess my love for you.
Would that mean I'd become the heir to the Clockwork legacy?
What?
No way, it has to be a misunderstanding. It has to be, right?
Master, you and Fubuki
Again,
have
I
forged
think-
the ultimate bond together.
I don't think this was, again, like I
Good
said.
for you, Master. I'm happy for you.
Thanks, Shinigami. I don't think it's a confession of love. Again, I also don't know, like, the age difference between them either. Yeah, I don't know because I think, again, I don't think Fubuki actually likes Yuma. And I think what that story is trying to tell us is, like, even though we were kind of like, hey, just think about how you actually feel. I think what it is that it's like, from Yuma's perspective, it's like, from our perspective, what we're seeing is her telling us off, right? For saying that, like, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Because even though, like, I still agree that I think she's just mistaking the idea of friendship, right? I still think that's what it is, or like admiration for what we've done for her, because we have given her confidence and all this stuff, and but I just don't see it personally. Like, it's not in the stars at all for me. Yeah, and I think what the end of that whole Gumshoe Gab was basically just to say, to have her tell us off and say, I'm making my own choices. I'm cutting off my arranged marriage, showing that she is, like, kind of blossoming out and being like, I'm not gonna just listen to what other people say about me all this time now. Like, or I'm not gonna just, like, you know, I'm not gonna be sheltered anymore. I'm gonna make my own choices, gonna make my own decisions. I'm gonna tell my parents I don't want to be in this arranged marriage. Like, I'm gonna, like, be, you know, more assertive as well. And we love that. We do love that. We do love that. Obviously, I just don't see the relationship whatsoever, or the confession whatsoever. That's my take, and I stick to it. Let's talk to Kurumi.
What did you remember?
Heiko really hated syringes. She'd raise hell whenever the school gave out vaccines.
Where's this coming from?
I'm getting there.
No, we can give it time. Give it time.
I mentioned syringes to see if it was really Aiko I was talking to. Then I suddenly remembered. A few years ago, something bizarre happened in the city.
What happened?
Everyone in Kanai Ward had to take a blood test. The peacekeepers ordered it. And
Are
no
you
one could
serious?
refuse.
That is insane, because at the time it makes sense that Kurumi wouldn't even think of this as like something serious, but now like...
A forced blood
Yeah, that's
test?
rough. That means that they were like doing experiments right at that moment.
Back then, we were told it was to test for a contagious disease. I had no reason to doubt it at the time. But my grandpa didn't actually get tested. He said it was suspicious how the peacekeepers were enforcing it.
You mean your grandpa who went missing?
Yeah. And you know what? Grandpa disappeared right after the blood test.
Man. So like again, like I don't think you can even blame Kurumi for not thinking of this, because I think like at the time you would just be like, oh, it's just a blood test, right? Because a lot of stuff you just have to accept in Kanai Ward.
He and his friends did everything they could to make sure no one found out they avoided the test.
But they avoided it.
But right after it happened, Grandpa was caught and completely vanished. The same happened to anyone who didn't take the test.
Is it the same as just like the actual tests? I guess it is, or maybe it is going to become something else. It might be the actual blood tests.
Hold on, Kurumi. By it...
Or maybe not.
Do you
Maybe not.
mean the blank week
There we go.
mystery?
There we go. Okay, it's not just a blood test.
Yeah, I do.
Man, this is... Another solution key. A few years ago, a blood test was conducted on Kanai Ward residents.
All I've heard is that the blank week mystery is a taboo within Kanai Ward. Can you tell me about it? What exactly is the blank week?
I can't tell you anything. What? Why?
Yeah, what's happening? Yeah, well, why can't you?
No matter who you ask, you'll get the same answer. That's because
Oh.
no one remembers it.
Okay. So, like, it's erased from people's memories, I wonder.
What do you mean? You don't remember?
I woke up one day and the entire city was ruined. It was like a tornado had swept through.
Whoa. So this is them, like, when... Like, how do you even, like... How do you even, like, come to terms with that? Especially if you don't remember a thing.
Not only were the outdoors destroyed, but the inside of our homes too.
The inside?
Something terrible must have happened while we were sleeping. But none of the residents remember a thing.
That's horrifying. Not, like, it's the lack of memory that's even more terrifying, right? Than, like, just not knowing how all your homes got destroyed.
How could that be possible?
In fact, my home was torn to pieces too. But I don't remember anything that
Horrifying.
happened back then.
Absolutely horrifying.
But that's not all. Within that time, the date in Kanai Ward had moved forward by a week.
So you lost a week?
A whole week passed while you were asleep?
Like, to be unconscious for a week, that's some heavy duty stuff.
I think so. But we never quite found out what really happened. When we woke up, everyone in Kanai Ward barely even noticed that it had been completely ravaged. Businesses with dealings outside the city were aware they had a week of no activity.
So yeah, that's actually really cool they mentioned that, because it's like a week with no selling any stock, a week with not going to school. Like it's really interesting.
But right afterwards, Kanai Ward was completely isolated, so no one could look into it.
So that's when the isolation happened, like right after that.
In the end, it was all forgotten while things were still uncertain.
So what were they doing during that week?
No, I think it's more accurate to say we chose to forget.
Chose?
It was all too bizarre and scary.
Okay, that's again another interesting phrase, the idea of choosing to forget, because why would you choose to forget this?
It kind of became a touchy subject, and no one wanted to talk about it.
Okay. This is the blank week mystery is probably one of the coolest and scariest things they've added to this game, for sure.
So that's why the blank week mystery became taboo.
Right, because no one wanted to remember it.
There were lots of different rumors about it at the time, but no one knows what really happened.
Can you imagine as well waking up and not knowing why your house is destroyed, knowing why your city is destroyed, and then the city gets closed off, and like everyone just kind of like agreeing to being like, okay, let's not talk about this, like silently agreeing, like let's not ever talk about this again. And you can actually imagine that happening, because it's like not just about the traumatic aspect of it as well, but making you feel like you're crazy, and nobody wants to feel crazy, even collectively so.
Some people said that Kanai Ward's clocks had all malfunctioned.
Interesting. Oh my god.
Some said we were all drugged by some organization.
And it's crazy that like the Clockford family are able to like change time indefinitely. I wonder if they had something to do with this. Maybe not though.
Others think our internal clocks got messed up and we all fell asleep for a week.
That's how? How does that even happen?
But we don't know the truth.
Yeah, this is so creepy.
What do you think happened? It's like time froze for the whole city.
Yeah. Losing a week. Have you ever like, guys, have you ever like slept a whole day by accident? I remember I think when I was like a teenager, I went to sleep at like 3 a.m. and woke up the next day at like 5 p.m. And that's not even that crazy, right? That's just like it happens sometimes. And maybe I was sick or something, I don't know. But I remember just being like, you feel like you wake up, even though like everything, because like it's not the same as a zombie apocalypse, but you wake up and you're kind of like, this isn't morning setting. This isn't, wait, and you know, everyone else is already doing their stuff. Everyone else is already doing their daily activities, like either they finished dinner or they're like doing this or they're doing that, and you're like, what the hell is happening? You know what I mean? It feels weird. Can you imagine losing a week? A week?
All we know is that my grandfather and others like him completely vanished back then.
And they vanished at that time too.
Kanai Ward's unending reign also began right after those
Man,
events.
the Black Week mystery. Holy hell.
Huh? The Blank Week mystery triggered
That
it?
is insane. This is like the scariest, again, scariest but coolest thing they've done in this game.
This is so mysterious. That's all I know.
I see.
That's more than enough though, isn't it? Sorry, again, trigger happy. I'll play his dialogue again.
I see. Thank you.
No, it's more than enough.
What's going on here?
Yeah, it's so crazy, Shinigami.
But all that info sure seems useful. She should have told us about that sooner.
You can't blame her.
No.
It's taboo, remember?
But also like I don't know, like it's that it's bringing up like a sad memory, right? It's bringing up something that like everyone chose to forget. Like that psychologically, it'd be so difficult to even talk about that again.
By the way, Yuma, did you search the whole factory? What was the truth that voice was talking about?
I still don't know. But I haven't checked everything.
No, we haven't.
I don't know what's behind that door.
Oh my god.
We've already come this far. We might as well check everything.
I'm glad Kurumi's okay, by the way.
Don't go alone. It's too
This is
dangerous.
you're talking about Kurumi.
She sure loves to act before she thinks.
Well, I think Kurumi's just so confident in Connie Ward's Unending Reign started after Black Week Mystery. I think Kurumi's just so confident in herself. A few years ago, a blood test was conducted on all Connie Ward residents, which I think is one of the big reasons why, you know, she was a little bit upset with us in the previous chapter for being like, for kind of withholding information from her. Because we were kind of like, I don't want to get her hurt or whatever, you know?
What's wrong?
Well, I think I heard some strange noises.
You've been
inside.
doing so much for us, and you've helped us out so much. Let me open the door.
I also hear something.
Even though it's terrifying, let me open the door. I'll do it.
Kurumi, it might be dangerous up ahead. I'll go first.
Go on, Yuma.
But
Kurumi, you're always going on ahead. Let us do it for once.
Leave this to a detective. I'll be right back once
And leave it to
I
detective,
confirm
especially
it's
since
safe.
she loves
Then we can
detectives.
check it out together. Please don't disappear on me again. You had me worried back there.
Oh my god, Yuma being very, again, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with being, like, a little bit, like, you know, like, I was worried or... What the hell is that? The reflection in the thing. It looks like someone in a lab coat.
okay. But please be careful.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with being like, look, you're scared, let me go on ahead, right? Because I think Kurumi's very much like a person who likes to be kind of headstrong and go about their business and really be, go, you know, like you said, go on ahead, not without thinking, but kind of just like being very confident in themselves. If there's a time when Kurumi's not confident, it's 100% okay for us to be, look, I'll help out. What is that, like, door? There's like a reflection of like someone in a lab coat in a door. Oh my god, Yuma. Yuma's so small. Just a little guy. What's that? What is that? More conveyor belt stuff. What are they grabbing? What you grabbing? No. 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 Oh no. No, that's what's in the meat. That's what's in the freaking meat buns. No. No. No, my god, that's what everyone's been eating all this time. It's been like the most popular snack at Kane Ward. Dear lord.
Hey, is that
That's how they make the meat buns. No.
corpse? A human corpse?
No, 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 no.
On the conveyor belt.
No, that's how they make them.
Then those meat buns.
That's how they make them. Look at them. Oh my god, it's just a human corpse after human corpse.
You're kidding.
That is so disgusting.
This is
And it's like the only joy. Imagine that. Literally, they described it as the only joy in Kane Ward is getting a meat bun, like after school, or after work, or on your lunch break, or in the morning. And it's literally the only thing that brought people joy.
why make such a thing?
Oh my god.
Master, there's something else over there. We should check everything first.
Even Shinigami's disgusted. Like, if you have Shinigami not even making a joke, you know you're disgusting. Do not let Kurumi even come in here.
I don't even want to think about what's up.
Like, if that's... Oh my god. Oh, like, oh my god. Oh, it's freezer. It's a freezer. Look at this. It's all frozen. Oh, freezers in horror games, not good. Jesus Christ. It's all the freaking corpses. Look at this.
They're all real.
We gotta shut this down right now. We're gonna shut it down right now.
What is this?
Oh my god, there's so many. There's at least like they're at least in the 40s, 30s here.
Fridge, isn't it? I don't know, but it looks kind of cold.
They're freezing the bodies, like frozen lunch meat.
So many refrigerated bodies. Whoever did this must be a total
Disgusting.
psycho.
It's disgusting. No, it's disgusting. Oh my god, it feels freezing in here. I'm not even there.
What's going on here?
Corpse's pocket? No.
These aren't fake. They're real.
Oh dear
human
lord.
corpses.
Why? What a reveal.
Master, look! There's something in its pocket.
It looks like a note, but the handwriting's hard to read.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Maybe someone was rushing to write this before they died.
Where am I? Where am I being taken to? Everyone in here is a dangerous criminal that deserves the death sentence. The ruthless killer, the vile kidnapper. Everyone's crying as they pray to God. We will be serving our sentences here together with no trial? Shit, if only we didn't... We've never been caught by the WDO. They locked us up here like animals. We were the ones brought here by WDO's number one. He's called the world's greatest mind, isn't he? Are you serious? The WDO did this? Why would the top detective do this? What is he thinking? How could this be allowed? Damn it, what will happen to us?
The note cuts off here.
The number one. This is rough. This is rough. It's actually the WDO.
What? The WDO did
Oh
this?
no, it's not. It's not Amaterasu.
That's gotta be bogus, right?
Honestly, like, I don't know why they would leave this note here if it was
I
bogus.
want to believe that too. But why would someone write down a lie in their final moments?
Exactly. You would get nothing out of it.
If what's written here is true, then I don't know what to
This is
believe
crazy. It's not. I need people. I need people to be normal. Please.
Well, if these guys are all dangerous criminals, they didn't deserve to live anyway, right?
I think that's what we've been trying to convince ourselves through this whole playthrough, but it's never worked. Because, what constitutes a dangerous criminal? Again, regardless if they're dangerous criminals, I don't want them being made into freaking meat buns. You know?
It's not something you should worry about, Master.
They're being made into meat buns.
Just because they're dangerous criminals doesn't mean they should be slaughtered like
They're
this.
being made into meat buns.
It's not right. And why turn them into meat buns?
It's disgusting.
Calm down, Master. It's better not to.
How could you not think about a Shinigami? We're finding out so much information in such a short amount of time, and now the thing that we like work for, the WDO, clearly is involved in this too.
Shut up!
Jesus, Yuma. Yuma's getting more and more serious. Of course, it's getting to him. Of course.
I'll make it a solution key for now.
Oh, Shinigami, it feels so weird that Shinigami's been like pestering us this whole game, and when Yuma like shouts back, and I know Yuma's like in my view, this has been building up for so long, and that's why he's so angry. Of course, he's like, dude, don't even talk to me right now. This is messing with my head.
Catching a glimpse of the truth, but it's not over yet.
So,
The mystery you need to solve awaits outside
wait,
the factory.
here's the thing. I said last episode that I thought it was like that I thought I was crazy for thinking that like he wanted to show us something. That he did this just to show us something. But it's clear Makoto does want to show us something, so maybe I wasn't crazy.
You want to expose all truths, don't you?
Oh my god.
Then press on, detective.
Detective.
Hurry, before you can't trust anything anymore. So that you can keep trusting in yourself. Come on, solve the mystery.
So aggressive from Makoto as well. Yuma's been through so much, man. A memo found in the pocket of a quartz factory refrigerator appears to be a criminal captured by the WDO organization. So the WDO is involved in this. On the baseline, they are involved in this. Regardless of how, like what else happens here, they are involved. It doesn't matter how involved they are. If they capture these criminals and bring them here, that is enough. Meat buns. Meat buns. Disgusting. Kurumi, do not go in there.
Yuma! What's wrong?
Like, she should know,
What's in there?
but like we should...
No, there's nothing. Nothing.
We should tell her so she doesn't eat a meat bun ever again.
Oh. Too bad.
I understand why he doesn't, because he doesn't want to upset her. There's a time and a place, I suppose, but like, everyone deserves to know. Everybody deserves to know what they've been eating.
What is it?
But then again, how do you even say that?
No, I'm
Yuma,
fine.
you are a hero, but at the same time, this is like, how can you even handle
It's
this?
best if Kurumi doesn't learn about the meat buns yet.
Yet.
She's been eating those things.
Yeah,
for
she talked
so
about how she
long.
enjoyed them. Oh my freaking god. That is... And like, even then the shocking reveal of the WDO, but then also like Yuma like talking back to Shinigami like that,
The
it's...
truth is waiting ahead. Are you ready, Kurumi?
Yes. Of course.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect
Oh my
deduction.
god, Yuma, I'm not sure how I feel about all this.
Never mind.
You're repeating what Makoto said, what number 1 said as well. Dear lord.
We can get out this way.
I'm trying to make sure there's no like shards around. Welcome in, it feels really tight. Could be the same as what was in the refrigerator. Oh my god, look at Yuma, the sprite. You're right, you look pale. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't think I want this box. Let's move on. Again, Yuma's been the sweetest boy through this whole playthrough. That's why it's so freaking horrible that Yuma has to like go through all this as well. It's so horrible. Like, F this, man. F it's so hard.
Watch out.
Watch out.
You'd end up pretty mangled if you slipped on a slope like this.
Oh yeah, for sure. Your Shinigami's right. It's these steep steps. Red bridge. Red bridge. I can see a blue shard. I can see a blue shard in the distance. This is crazy, man. There it is.
Do you hear that? Too? What is it?
Goa. Vivia, they're leaving Yakou's for last. We'll totally do it. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, that's a branch. Everything just turned upside down once again for Yuma. Everything just turned up... Look at this look at this setting. Like, this is a horror game now. This is a legit horror game.
My heart's pounding just thinking about what might happen.
It's terrifying. Is that another blue shard already? That is. What the hell is that? There's like steam coming out of the top of it though. And there's another gigantic bridge. Oh my god, what is that? This game is insane. This is insane.
Massive chimney. This looks like the public bath for the village.
It's just a bathhouse. He was not even there. He was not even there, understandably so. We have Yakou, we have all the gumshoe gabs.
Things are looking bad at this
There are zombies over there.
Yeah.
Let's not go this way. Is this on the map? We can't look at the Conning map here. I wonder if that's like leads back up to the village. Holy hell, man. Should we do the last 2 gumshoe gabs? Because I'm wondering if you head in here, is this like... You never know, right? You never know. Yeah, no, we should do the last 2 gumshoe gabs. Like, honestly, like, before we head any further, we've had so many, like, big things happen in this episode. Like, I feel like it makes sense to do the last 2 gumshoe gabs, now, so that we don't have to do them after we're finished the actual main quest. We can have the credits be, like, the big ending. Let's go. This is so crazy, man. This is so crazy. And we get to talk to Vivia at the very least. Yakou's gonna break her heart as well. Look at this man. Beautiful. Extra gorgeous day, Vivia.
What's wrong, Vivia? Were you reading Fantastique again?
Fantastique.
No, it's a mystery this time. I think these are nice once in a while.
Heck yeah. Right?
Oh, so you read those too?
I guess it doesn't fit me.
The way he said that was like he was like, it's almost like when someone like who loves to watch like the most serious anime watches like a comedy anime, and they're like, this is nice sometimes, which is true, right? You don't always have to watch the most serious things in the world.
It is a bit of a cliche for a detective to read mystery novels.
I suppose it's what you're interested in.
So you haven't read the genre in a while. What's this one about?
Well, I suppose I'd feel comfortable telling you.
That means the world. Thank you.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
The protagonist is an earnest rookie detective.
Are you serious?
He began his investigation after receiving a request from a certain girl. Her mother died under suspicious circumstances.
Okay.
Who killed the girl's mother, and why? The rookie detective continues his desperate investigation. He seeks the truth, all for the sake of this girl.
Interesting.
But the truth that awaits him is cruel. For the girl murdered her own mother.
Jesus, okay.
Oh.
Wow, what a twist!
The girl may not have meant any harm, but her actions unintentionally caused her mother's...
Okay, so not an unintentional death.
It was a tragic accident. The rookie detective didn't know if it was right to solve this mystery. What was the point in exposing this cruel truth to the public? Under a standard set of values, one would keep it a secret and remain quiet. There would be no benefit to telling the innocent girl she was the cause of her mother's death.
Okay.
However, the girl wanted that mystery to be solved with all...
Is he talking about like right now, is he trying to relate this maybe to the idea of us like not only finding the truth and feeling like there's no benefit in that, like seeing all the suffering that happened like for us solving mysteries? And he's talking about like, like we always bring back to Warna, Yoshiko, and Kurene, how it was like, what if they're, how do I say it? Like, what if their deaths, like, could have been avoided, And it's like, what's the point of doing this if it's just going to cause more suffering? And it's like, well, Kurumi wanted this to be solved. People needed to be solved, so he finally found out who killed Aiko,
Not knowing she was the culprit all along.
It's interesting.
Should we reveal the truth to those who seek it?
There it is, the truth. It's the truth again.
How cruel it may be.
Because again, with the truth with Yakou was something that was so painful for all of us. Yeah.
Would you say lies made from kindness or truly kind?
Another interesting point. It's like if you're lying just to save someone's feelings, like is that truly kind? Because they're gonna go along with life, you know, not knowing the full truth.
What do you think the rookie detective did in the end? Or rather, what would you have
What would
done?
we have done is an interesting question.
Me?
We know from Yuba's perspective we would have solved the mystery.
I think I would have solved the mystery.
Yeah, and we know from experience that we've done this many times in this game where we had to solve something even though it was horrible to solve it.
I see.
What did the rookie do in the end?
Well, human cells will always replace one another. The old vanishes, and in time, the new turns old. Considering that, am I the same person at
Everyone's
birth
constantly changing,
as
right?
I am at death?
Everyone's constantly changing.
There you go again, trying to muddy the waters. Are you saying I should just read it myself?
Well, who knows?
You told me pretty much the whole thing. The conclusion a secret. Wait, that book's story.
Very similar.
Is it about you, Vivia?
Oh, so maybe he's relating to himself and the idea of like keeping the truth. Interesting.
Why do you say that?
It's something you mentioned before. Not all mysteries
Yes,
should be
yes.
solved.
Oh, well, we did mention this. This is what Vivia's been telling us throughout the entire game, but I guess I didn't see it like directly related to his story.
Maybe it's your personal experience that led you to believe that.
Yeah?
Your deduction makes sense, but I'm not sure myself.
Please don't dodge the subject.
I told you, didn't I? I don't think all
we know.
mysteries should be solved.
We definitely know.
Whether the story I told you now is from a book or my life, it doesn't change a thing. Anyway, I'm off to explore another world
Wow.
inside a book.
A place where he can always also like a place where he feels comfortable and can't be hurt.
So, which is it? If that's what Vivia's been through, why tell me about it?
So that's if that's Vivia's actual story, where Vivia had to solve this crime, and it ended up like maybe like hurting a family, and in the end like it was an accidental death, but it ended up like hurting a family. Maybe he felt like from that point on he didn't want to solve mysteries like that. Maybe that's why he was like this the whole time. And maybe that's another reason why, like, you know, when it came to the Yakou thing as well, not only did he just admire Yakou, but it's also a situation of like, I don't want this to like change things to the point that like we are now forever upset, where this will hurt Yuma. And it's almost like trying to protect Yuma in a way, right? From becoming the same scared person that he is, even though he doesn't want to admit it. So it is like a protection of Yuma also.
Maybe in his own way, he wants me to understand him.
Hopefully.
That would be nice if it's true.
I love this guy so much.
Maybe this is an unsolvable mystery.
Oh, that's it?
You and
Aw.
Vivia have forged the
I think it is. I
ultimate
think it's what I
bond
think it's like. I think Vivia, we finally completely put a bow on it, where like Vivia just wanted desperately to not to have Yuma become kind of like, not that we love Vivia, but like not become this way where like Vivia like feels is kind of like hurt by the world, and that's why he wanted to protect the truth from Yuma, because maybe at first I think he wanted him to like kind of be more sheltered and kind of like be not be hurt as he was by the truth in these deductions. But I think now the reason why he's telling him the full story of this, and also why he's saying read the book for yourself, is like, look, you got to make your own decisions. What would you do in this situation? It's not just like, hey, don't do this like he was before. It's not just like, hey, here's a box cutter, don't do this. So it's definitely changed.
Good for you, Master. I'm happy for you.
Very interesting. I love the culminations of this. Now we're going on to Yakou, which I'm bracing myself, because we know for a fact Yakou's dead, right? We know for a fact Yakou's dead. And this is the last Gumshoe Gab. The Gumshoe Gabs have been pretty fantastic so far. And we'll talk about all of them at the end of this, just how we felt about every one of them. But let's go with Yakou now and see where this ends up now. I have a feeling it's going to be depressing. I have a feeling.
Jeez. Things have been getting
Man, just hearing his
lately.
voice, I want to hear. We haven't heard it in so long. We really, the last time we heard it was literally him talking to us to our dream,
Yuma,
to our projection.
you got anything to share that could cheer me up?
Oh no, not in this world, Yakou.
Huh? I don't know what to say when I'm put on the spot like that.
How are things going with you and Kurumi?
Oh, okay, that's pretty sweet.
I want you to pull on my heartstrings with stories I want to know.
That's pretty sweet. Like it's like our dad. How's it going, buddy?
There's nothing like that between us. It's not like I like her or anything.
Uh-huh. You're just not being honest with yourself.
What about you, Chief? From the looks of things, you appear to be single.
Appear to be.
I thought you said you used to be pretty popular.
Sure was. Back in my prime, I went way beyond 3 and 4 timing. Everybody was head over heels for me.
You sure about that?
I mean, like you saw the picture of like when he was with the woman there. He like, and again, it's not like he's like he's a handsome man.
Nah, I seriously doubt it.
Shinigami.
They'd all be fighting for my attention whenever I got a minute of free time. Oh, and they'd get so jealous if they found out they weren't my one and only. It was adorable.
That's not adorable. That's you know that you're probably causing a bit of upset to someone.
They were like cute little kittens, the way they'd come up to me wanting a drink.
Okay.
Huh? Wanting a drink?
Wait.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Pets?
Are you talking about pets?
Huh? Pets? Like dogs and
The way you're
cats?
talking about, like I hope you're talking about pets.
Well, I did say they were like kittens.
Yeah.
He's got me there. I'm sure the Chief is actually talking about... You're referring to a hostess club.
Oh,
Ryan and all
okay.
worked there, didn't they?
Right, because the way I told that for a second, I was like, is he talking about like actual kittens for a second here? Like, cause like, and like, you just like it's becoming a fantasy. But I guess like in a hostess club, they do like, you know, you do buy them drinks and you buy the table drinks and stuff like this. Again, just learning that from the Yakuza games and stuff like that.
What? No.
You admitted they were all asking you for drinks.
Crap.
Look, you did. There you go. Like you was a detective. He's a good detective.
Chief, you don't need to put on airs like that. You're not a kid anymore.
Yuma being so mature here. Just, which is the truth. Hey, just like you don't have to put on a big
I'm
act.
sorry. The truth is, I wasn't popular.
Which is
at
okay.
all.
Why would you lie about that?
Well, Yuma, just remember one thing.
Huh? What?
I'm speaking here as a man with much more life experience, not as your chief.
Okay.
If you fall in love with a woman, you have to protect her.
Oh Jesus
no matter
Christ. And this is I know the reason he feels like he had to kill Wesker.
what. That, and that alone, is why men are made to be men.
I don't know if that's the only reason why we're born, but I appreciate it from Yakou's perspective. What he's saying is that like I feel like I didn't protect the one I love, and maybe that's why it's hurting him so bad now. I don't think there's any for me, I don't think there's any direct thing what a man is supposed to be, but I think what Yakou is saying is I feel like I'm not a man because I didn't protect the woman I loved, which is sad to even think that someone would think that way, you know. But at the end, that's probably why he killed Wesker.
Huh? Sure.
You know?
What's up with Fuzzhead? He looks so serious.
I think it's because it's really affected him. I think whoever was in that photo changed his life forever, and he feels like he didn't help them when they needed him most, probably against Wesker for doing the whistleblowing stuff.
I'll keep that in mind, but what's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Well, I stopped visiting the girl I liked for a while. When I was broke, then I found out she quit and went...
And again, he's sweating again because he doesn't want anyone to know the actual story of it. But it's so clear that's what he's talking about. He feels as though he isn't a true, which is so sad. I'm not a true man, probably because I didn't protect the woman I loved, and he probably felt like I need to freaking go and do this, you know?
People only realize how important something is
That's
after it's
heartbreaking. So heartbreaking.
I don't quite understand.
No, I do. I think he's saying, like, again, he's talking in circles, but what he's saying is he didn't understand how much he appreciated that woman until after she was gone.
I can't tell if he's being serious or not. He laughed it off at the end, but I could tell that story was important to him.
Yes, it's so important to him.
I'll keep what he said in mind.
Master, you and Yakou have forged the ultimate bond
Yeah, and I think it's
together.
so sad in his mind.
Good for you, Master. I'm happy.
He looked at himself as less than probably for not saving the woman he loved. And I totally can get he'd feel that way from that perspective. It's like he felt like he was supposed to protect her, but Amaterasu was evil. It's evil what they did to people. And so that was the final Gumshoe Gab for Yakou. So we've done all the Gumshoe Gabs. I'm guessing that we probably got a trophy for that, but I turned off trophies a while back because it spoiled something for me one time in a game. It was a Subnautica. Before I got to an area, they already put it on the screen. You found this area, and it's like, why would you do that? So yeah, so what we learned from all these, like the final ones at the very least. Halara doesn't trust any human, but out of all the humans, we are someone that they would trust more than anything. Not trust more than anything, but like would be okay with the most if we betrayed them. Like not be as angry if we betrayed them. Desuhiko really is a very protective person, is a very interesting person. And in the last moments here, we really felt as though Desuhiko was finally able to share the spotlight with someone. Finally able to find someone who they felt like was someone they could be like friends with, like a real friend. And someone who knew them for them and they didn't feel like they had to be anyone else in front of them. Fubuki, I feel like was trying to find themselves, was trying to make their own decisions, even if, we don't agree with the decisions. Fubuki was definitely trying to find their own path and disagree with us, disagree with their parents, disagree with their arranged marriage, disagree with all of that. I think it's also very good that they're going to come back more independent to the Clockwork family. Vivia was trying to say that like they wanted to protect us, but also want to understand why they would want to protect us. And at the same time, then now they're kind of like, look, here's how you make your own path, right? And here's how you could make your own path. And I think at the time, Vivia, of course, here was definitely like struggling with that truth idea. And so was definitely like struggling with trying to explain to us beforehand what was happening. And of course with Yakou, it's the idea that he doesn't feel like a real man by not protecting the woman. So that's why he did what he did. Not just the man thing, by the way. It's not just that. It's that he really felt as though he wasn't there for her and he needed to, and he let her down with the whole whistleblower thing and not protecting her, I suppose, is what we see from that. Very interesting. All these Gumshoe Gabs have been fantastic. I've actually enjoyed all of them. And I thought they were all pretty freaking incredible. They really added a lot to the game. And that's it for the Gumshoe Gabs. We're done. Gumshoe Gabs are finished. Holy hell. Look at this setting.
Oh, what's that?
This is a bathhouse?
What is that machine? It seems to be connected to the chimney.
And it's pumping out
outside.
like black smog.
Whatever it is, it's a bit excessive.
Could this be part of the truth he mentioned?
And yeah, so I guess I was right. Makoto wants us to see something, but he's doing it in a very
Switch.
horrible way.
What do you want to do?
There's this... Just want us to hit the switch? Should we hit the switch? Is that what you want us to do? Hit
You
the
gonna
switch?
Hit the switch?
Should we look around first? What even is this? Like, I feel weird hitting a switch in a random place, but it looks like we're gonna have to.
It stopped.
But what does this do?
Huh?
Oh no, it's a cutscene. It's a cutscene. What did this do? Wait, is that not gonna attract all of them? The noise? And the smog is gone? Wait. What? It's stopping. That was the thing that was... It was blocking the sunshine.
Has been declared.
Wait.
All residents,
But
please
what?
seek shelter inside.
What? It was blocking all the sunshine.
A state of emergency has been declared. All
And it's a state of emergency?
please seek shelter inside.
Look, it looks so different. It looks so different. and it's shining over Amaterasu Corporation. They were literally creating a smog machine to stop. They were creating dark clouds. What? We stopped it? We stopped the rain? Look at this! That's so weird! It's so weird seeing daylight.
The sky's clearing up. So the stuff coming out
It's
of the
so
chimney
weird
was...
seeing daylight. That's what was they were literally manufacturing it.
Rain clouds?
They were literally manufacturing rain clouds. How do you do that? Did you see? Connie Ward looks so different.
Huh? This machine's a device that creates rain clouds?
It looks so freaking different. And they told everyone to get inside because anybody wouldn't see the daylight.
The machine creates artificial clouds to make
the
it
hell?
rain all over Connie
That's
Ward.
insane.
To think, even the rain has been artificial this
This is
whole
too
time.
much. This is crazy, man. My head's gonna explode. Did you see how
There's
beautiful Connie Ward
truth in the
was?
City. Everything is a lie.
Like Connie Ward was already like pretty in its own way, but like with the daylight, it looks so different. Yeah, everything's a lie. All this, the whole place, Connie Ward is one big lie. Of course, the sound attracted them, right?
What is this?
I cannot believe there's daylight now, just like that, with one switch. Oh no. Yeah, no, of course it. Yes, of course it did. Wait, that's what Dr. Wesko was trying to say. The rain subdues them. They become more aggressive. The sunlight's made them more aggressive. Oh my god.
What's going on? What's
Wait,
happening?
wait. Kurumi,
Kurumi?
what have we done? No. What has happened?
We meet at last.
Wait. But
Makoto Kagutsuchi.
what happened to Kurumi?
We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Aren't you worried about Kurumi's body?
Kurumi's body?
Here. Lend me a hand.
What are you doing? What is happening? But that's what Dr. Wesker was talking about, right? It's the idea that, like, I guess that's what subdues them. That's what he was trying to tell us. The daylight makes them go crazier. What is... Oh my god, giving him a boost over the pipe? This character's crazy. Oh no. Look at these two little guys. I'm just like, this whole reveal is not what I expected at all. We starting the machine again? Well, we just got daylight. It was so weird, but cool. It must be that the rain subdues them. It must be. Yep, it does. Yep, that's what Wesker was trying to say. But what does the daylight do to, like, the people in Connie Ward, though? Because Kurumi, everyone else got told to go inside, but Kurumi, like, collapsed. I'm stunned. Look at this. We got, like, 2 seconds of daylight.
The rain is back.
It seems like things have settled down. What was that?
Makoto, please tell us.
I stopped the device.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Master, be careful.
Congratulations, Yuma. You finally arrived at the truth of this city.
No.
Congratulations.
There's no congratulations involved in this.
Enough! I've had enough of your games!
Games? I've been taking this seriously the entire time.
My heart is pounding.
Especially when it comes to Kanai War.
What is your goal? Why are you doing this?
You still don't know? I want you to understand the truth about this place.
The truth? You mean this big device?
Yeah, this is... I don't think we know the full truth yet.
This is but a small portion of the truth. Of course, I'm the one who created this contraption. although it's a rather makeshift design.
So he did create this. So maybe during the Blank Week mystery?
Using the old bathhouse's chimney was brilliant, The melding of my genius ideas and the world's best technology.
It's nuts.
Why did you even make it?
I don't owe you any explanations. But you've made it this far, so you deserve something.
Okay.
As you know, Amaterasu's experiment resulted in defective homunculi.
Right, and that's what we saw outside.
Do you know the fatal flaw within all defective homunculi? One is an extreme decrease in intelligence when they're resurrected. In other words, they turn into zombies.
Right, okay, we know that.
They may be immortal, but upon returning from death, they become monsters that seek human flesh. The other flaw is sunlight.
There we go, and I think that's what Wesker was trying to say.
Sunlight?
When defective homunculi encounter sunlight, they become extremely stressed and lose control. They'll return to normal if you block out the sun. But while they're berserk, they lose all reason.
So they lose
and
every
memories.
aspect of themselves, okay.
Reason and memories?
So they think that they're subduing them slightly.
To be exact, it's an allergic reaction to ultraviolet rays. If left in this state,
Wait.
they eventually die.
But then, Kurumi though. Kurumi collapsed.
But things will continue to spiral out of control. Once they die, they turn into zombies. In other words, sunlight is the greatest enemy of the defective homunculi.
What is happening? That's what Wesker was trying to say.
So you were blocking out the sun for them. And to do that, you created a cage of rain
So
over the
bad.
entire
So
city?
bad. It's crazy. Wait, but like they told everyone to get inside though. Does that mean...
When the clouds grow thick enough to block the sun, rain starts to fall. It's a natural phenomenon. To keep them stable requires clouds thick enough to cause rainfall.
I can't believe what's happening.
I can form rain clouds all across Kanai Ward from here. The altitude and wind conditions make it ideal.
I can't.
The result, of course, is that Kanai Ward became a city of unending
Yeah.
Why build such a major contraption just for some defects?
defects, Who are you to say something like that?
Wait, what you saying? Were you saying I'm defective?
What do you mean?
You've lost so much on your long journey here.
Yeah? What is he saying? What is he saying?
But now, well, look at your hands. What do you have left?
What do you mean? But physically?
You're right. Maybe I am.
Oh, he's saying we're
empty,
defective because of all we've done over our journey here.
But I've been able to face many truths by relying on the
Yes!
strength of my
Yes!
friends. I didn't make it this far on my own. It was thanks to those who helped me.
Exactly.
Especially your strength.
Yes, I agree.
So even though I'm empty, I have everyone
Oh my
with
god, you man, he knows our life. He knows our
me.
life.
That's why I was able to corner you.
Yuma, he led us here. I'm sorry, that's amazing, and I love that you said this about your friends, and I freaking love it. But I don't think that's the case.
Corner me?
I don't think that's the case. He led us here.
An interesting way to put it. But if you want to corner someone, this is how you do it.
He has a freaking revolver.
Ain't no fair! He never said he had a gun!
He never said he had anything like that.
One pull of the trigger and you're dead. Looks like I've got you cornered.
This is one of the most interesting characters I've ever had in a Let's Play.
There's a spark in your eyes. Like you still have an ace up
Wait,
your
the mystery
sleeve.
labyrinth? That gun is so cool. Just
Okay.
share the look.
Fine.
Just
Play
share
your
the look
card.
with her.
Let's finish this. Use the power of the book.
He knows, he knows, he knows, he knows, he knows.
He knows about
Of course, he said it over the intercom. He talked about the god of
that.
death.
We do, Shinigami.
I hate to use him now that he's spoiled the whole thing. But let's
True.
do it. And honestly, You'll be killed if I don't.
This
Master.
is one of the most insane reveals
Thank you.
ever. Oh, thank you.
Target mystery is the collection of corpses found in the factory refrigerator. Considering the scale of all of this,
I'm going
I
mad.
have no idea what the mystery labyrinth will look like.
And this is the final one.
What's wrong?
Look at this shot.
Hurry up. The mystery you want to solve is right here.
Wait, in your head or my head?
Solve Kanai Ward's
All in his head.
secret. Expose all of my crimes.
This is so creepy, someone knowing. Like, and Vivia knew it as well, but this is
Kill
different.
Or be killed.
This scene is incredible. It's incredible. It's incredible. Come on.
There's no time to hesitate.
You can't. Let's just go.
Are you sure? One wrong move, and you'll be forever trapped in the mystery labyrinth.
Oh, bit of worry, a pat on the
Of course.
back.
And I won't blame you if that
Oh,
happens.
yes, Yuma.
You've saved me so many
Yes!
times already.
She's blushing as well. Oh my god.
All right, here goes.
Right, let's do
And
it,
she deserves to
Shinigami.
hear that too. She's helped us so much.
Yes.
There's a gun pointed
Maybe
at
the
us.
Final mystery labyrinth.
Maybe. Maybe. Is he gonna see this? Is Makoto gonna see this? But we didn't.
Mystery labyrinth.
This could be the last magical girl transformation. This could be it. This whole... I know, we should enjoy this. This is the last time we might see this. Shinigami's helped us so much. She deserves her own magical transformation without me talking about all the stuff that's happened. There she is. Our girl. No, this whole thing has been insane. This whole reveal has been insane. Are you moving? Are you moving? Is he moving? Check if he's moving. Grab his arm. He's not moving. He's not moving. Oh my gosh, did it spin around us?
Wait, if this is our last one, can we do it
Oh, she was
normally?
getting ready to kick?
You know, together.
Oh, Yuma.
Sure, I don't mind.
Oh, that's so good. No way. That is the sweetest, most loveliest thing. And just holding hands. This is so good. He's just accepted as well. Things have been so crazy. It's like he's not even questioning it. It's just like, let's just go. Oh my god. This is the best entrance ever. That's made me happier than anything could ever make me happy in this game. See them hold hands walking into the mystery labyrinth together. So sweet. Wait. He is moving. Oh dear lord. This has made my mind... Yeah, okay, we're ending the episode here, obviously, but like... My mind is blown. I was like going crazy there for a second. It's a they manufacture rain clouds. Oh my god. We have the WDO's possible involvement in making human meat buns. We have Makoto who has led us through this whole factory to show us all this truth. He pointed a gun at our head and said that like, also like he knows all of our journey to this whole thing. Of course he does. He's been following our every move. When the sunlight came out, it was like such a different experience. It's like, it wasn't even Kanai Ward. It didn't even look like Kanai Ward. It looked like a whole different thing, but he told everyone to get inside. But Kurumi was hit with that sunlight and she was knocked out. But that reveal is insane. Like, I was literally, there's times where I was like, literally, like, I didn't know what to do. I was nearly laughing with, like, shock about, like, how much, like, how crazy all the reveals have been this episode. But not only that, the fact that Makoto manufactured all of this. And that's what Dr. Wesker was trying to say. He was trying to say that that sunlight makes them go crazy. I think water may subdue them, maybe. Like, rainwater may subdue them, which is why they do this the whole time. But then I'm wondering then, if everyone had a blood sample taken from them, is that why they told everyone to get inside? I wonder if, like, everyone's blood was used in, like, this experiment in Kanai Ward to create the homunculus, and all the homunculi. One of the craziest reveals I've ever had. Makoto is legitimately one of the most interesting villains. An insane villain now. I think it's okay. Is it safe to say villain? Is it safe to say maybe not? I'll say this. One of the craziest silly guys I've ever had in a game. Like, so interesting. So you just want to know more about him. So eccentric and confident, and like even like us giving him a hand. Like even in those moments, like for a character to be able to do that and make it feel natural. Hey, give me a hand. We're getting over this pipe. And even in that moment, I feel like that's so intentional. It's like, you're still helping me. And we were like, when Yuma was like, I've cornered you. It's like, no, we have not. No, we have not. We have not cornered this person. Are you kidding me? This is not a cornering whatsoever. I don't know where is it? Where are you? Oh, there it is. I was looking for the list of names for Never Could Have Played the Baby Gangster on Patreon. I'll say this has just been one of the most insane reveals ever. And I don't know what we're going to be dealing with next when we go into the Mystery Lab, but we'll be doing the Mystery Lab next. I don't know how long it's going to take. It'll take as long as it takes. But we're about to finish our final, what he said would be the final Mystery Lab. And just the sweetest moment at the end, by the way. Like, that meant the world to me, see them go in and hold hands together. Like, that's going to be, that to me is like the best moment in this game. Because again, to me, it's a moment of Yuma. The moment when they held hands together and they walked into the Mystery Labyrinth, that was like, not just like this, like, oh, that's like a really sweet moment. The moment when they held hands together into the Mystery Labyrinth, it's a sweet moment that I love. But it's also like it's also a sad moment in a way too, to me. Not sad, but it's like, to me, it shows that Yuma's gone through so much that he's like, look, like, I know this is crazy now. I know how off the wall this is. I know what we're going to have to do here. And again, it's not sad. It's more just like determined. It's like, look, let's go in together. We've been through so much together. So in a way, it's like really uplifting as well. But we know Yuma's been through so much, and I'm worried about Yuma's, like, you know, state of mind at this stage, because he can't be in a good way after this. We know he's not in a good way after this. But I do love the aspect where he's like, look, I know about the Mystery Lab, and don't kick me into this. He was getting ready to kick me into this. Let's go together. We've been through so much together. I love that. With that, though, I will say thank you to the Never Can Repay the Baby Gangster tier on Patreon. Being Typharo 2, JB Bull, Johnny the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Yuld, Radish, Anusta, Malcolm Conde, Death Trap, Lynx Markey, and Yosasan. And I'll see you all so soon.